What if I told you there are 5 exercises performed by lightweight super athletes that can make you insanely strong? These moves weren't built for size. They were built for performance. Real, raw, pound-for-pound strength. Sounds impossible, right? Those athletes weren't huge. Some were barely over 130 pounds, but they trained differently, and the results were undeniable. Olympic records, elite grip strength, movements most lifters never master. In this video, I'll show you the 5 exact exercises that turned these lightweight athletes into strength legends and how you can apply them too. Let's dive in. He was just 4'10" and weighed barely 130 pounds. But what he did on the platform stunned the world. Naim Suleimanoglu didn't just win, he dominated. Setting Olympic records and lifting weights few athletes of any size had touched. But his size came with limits. To succeed, he needed explosive power without gaining mass, perfect precision under fatigue. In the months before Seoul 1988, he trained like a machine. 2 sessions a day, no distractions, just discipline, exhaustion, and the weight. And when it mattered most, in front of the world, he delivered 190 kilos overhead, 3 times his weight. We replicate Naim's clean and jerk with the dumbbell thruster. It builds explosive full-body strength, driving power from the legs through the core and overhead. Research found that explosive full-body lifts increase high-threshold motor unit recruitment and improve the brain's ability to fire muscles in precise, coordinated bursts. The thruster activates fast-twitch fibers across the legs, core, and shoulders in a single chain, reinforcing intramuscular timing and efficient force transfer. To perform dumbbell thrusters, hold a dumbbell at each shoulder. Squat down, then explode up, driving the weight overhead with your legs. Lock out, reset, and repeat. Do 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Keep your core tight and let the legs do the work. Strength isn't about size, it's about how efficiently you move. Like the video if this helps, and subscribe for weekly science-based training. His punch traveled just inches, but could drop a man flat before they knew what hit them. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist, he was a human weapon. Obsessed with physical mastery, he built his body for speed, control, and explosive power. But early on, he realized something was missing. Despite his agility, he lacked the raw force to dominate larger opponents. So he went internal, deep into tension, breath, and mechanics. In his cramped Los Angeles garage, he began training isometrics, pressing against immovable objects to build neural force. We replicate that same tension with the wall push isometric hold, a scalable movement that builds total body power by generating max effort against an unmoving surface. Research found that maximal isometric holds improve your ability to generate force at specific joint angles by stabilizing the nervous system's firing pattern under load. This enhances rate coding stability, how consistently your brain can signal maximum effort over time. To perform the wall push isometric, place your hands flat against a wall at shoulder height. Push as hard as you can while keeping your whole body tight. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, rest, and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Imagine trying to move a wall that won't budge and turn your entire body into that force. He hung by his fingertips, calm, still, and 200 feet above the ground. Yuji Hirayama wasn't built like a powerlifter. He was lean, wiry, almost weightless. But on the wall, he was unstoppable, twice a world champion, and the first person to climb a 5.14 B route, one of the world's hardest. On his first try, early on, he had speed, but his grip would fail, so he adapted. He trained stillness, tension, the art of holding on when everything burns. Long, isometric hangs rewired his forearms, fingers, and mind. The dead hang is one of the most effective tools for building that kind of endurance. It forces your body to stay engaged under fatigue, using only your grip, shoulders, and breath. Research found that sustained isometric loading of the flexor tendons improves capillary density in forearm muscles and enhances local muscular endurance. It also trains the nervous system to maintain recruitment under stress, improving control and delaying failure in grip-dependent tasks. To perform a dead hang, Grip a pull-up bar with your palms facing forward, arms extended. Hang with your shoulders active, not relaxed, and your core tight. Hold as long as possible without losing form. Rest and repeat for 3 to 4 sets. Beginners can start with bent knees or feet lightly on the ground. He didn't look like a superhero, but when Isaac Caldiero moved, it was like gravity gave up. Isaac was the first man to conquer American Ninja Warrior's final stage, where most failed not from weakness, but from exhaustion and precision loss. Isaac wasn't the strongest, he was the most efficient. Light on his feet, explosive through his core, and deadly accurate with every landing. He had to master unstable surfaces and unpredictable transitions, rope to bar, wall to ledge. One mistake meant game over. So he trained dynamic stability, the ability to land with power and stop instantly. That's what set him apart. To train that kind of control, we use the tuck jump to stick. It builds explosive coordination, trains your landing mechanics, and teaches your body to absorb force on command. Research found that ballistic movements followed by instant deceleration improve neuromuscular reflex timing, joint stability, and lower body power. It enhances fast twitch responsiveness without needing heavy loads, perfect for light athletes who rely on speed and accuracy. To perform tuck jump to stick, jump straight up, tuck your knees, and land softly in a squat, then freeze. Hold the landing for 2 seconds. Do 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps. The goal isn't height, it's control. He didn't look intimidating, but in gymnastics, Kohei Uchimura redefined what control really meant. At just 5'3" and 120 pounds, Kohei dominated the sport for over a decade, winning more world titles than any gymnast in history. His strength wasn't about muscle mass, it was about control. Every movement was clean. He moved like gravity didn't apply. Early in his career, he struggled with consistency on complex routines. The issue wasn't power, it was position. Tiny losses in body tension meant missed landings and lost points. So he trained advanced hollow holds on rings and bars, where even the smallest loss of tension could break the entire movement. We replicate this movement with the hollow body hold, which builds deep core compression, teaches whole body tension, and reinforces spinal alignment under load. Research found that core stabilization training like this improves anterior chain endurance, pelvic tilt control, and intermuscular coordination. It increases body awareness while reducing energy leaks during unstable or compound movements. To perform it, lie on your back. Press your lower back into the floor. Raise your legs and shoulders slightly. Keep arms extended and core braced. Hold for 20 to 40 seconds. Do 3 to 4 sets. Beginners can bend their knees or keep their arms by their sides. And if you want to train like a Shaolin monk or build Spartan-level strength, check out these videos next.